get into the second part of 42 day. So somehow you are fortificating yourself when you are actually knowledgeable. You feel like you have some of you feel you have sufficient knowledge and wisdom, and it has to be really crucial and what really matters for your further progress or your proper vision strategy, or to implement it with times. In that case, you can even gain a lot of merits and benefits from it by implementing a really essential and crucial strategy. Somehow it's maybe a policy you are actually what amplifying in your daily life, and it has to be amplified. Or sometime you can say it how you can reprobate some of your strategy, your visions that you have taken. That you must have your every whatever you have, your plan has to be dynamic. Only in that case you can change it with environmental. It can be effect with from external environment or internal environment. So we have to be really pragmatic. We have to think on a proper way. Only in that case we can uh, be a resilient person. Otherwise we just come to say that whatever you did in your life, whatever you are, somehow you are actually being a what working on your career, and even having a lot of pressures on your mind, but you are still you have to keep going. You are actually going move forward with positivity, and you have to go, because you no you can't get anything in your life if you are not ready to hard work and not ready to be what diligent person you have to become. you know and if you come to what somehow you come to say that uh, your mentality is like possibly manius. In that case lot of people come to say you mustn't have to go with the flow of some of people are here like possibly manius. And in that case a lot of people are here introvert, and they feel like the energy in draining when they come to they come in a contact with uh, the crowd or something, when they go in a public place or that kind of locations. And that's which affects a lot to their mentality and their mindset. So first of all we have to think about it, and we have to go somewhere where we feel like it is sustainable and really dynamic to go move forward with positivity or something like that. Only in that case we have to move forward, or otherwise we can stay at home wherever we feel like it's really peaceful, and you can even gain a lot of energy. Ultimate source of but knowledge, wisdom you are actually gaining through it, and you are actually going and moving forward with it. And it can be really essential and crucial and significant for you to move forward, and you have to be, because whenever you feel like it's how it's becoming really tedious or hideous. I know a lot of people are come to say, and they even argue on this matter about this matter. But what we have to do, you mustn't have to vituperate any person, anyone. When you come to say, it's affect a lot to their mentality. Somehow they are living. And you are also, people might have vituperated with you also to you, but somehow you are living, and somewhat you had felt a lot of a lot of pressure was on your shoulder. Still you are carrying responsibilities and dreams on your mentality and mind. You have to go with positive flow. And but ultimate even energy is not ultimate in everyone's shoulder. But if somebody is actually learn to follow uh, discipline, in that case that person actually would become really a prosperous and successful person in life. It is actually seen in everyone's life that nobody focuses on their persistency. Nobody can, no, none of them, only few people can be but they can able to persistent. Most of the people fail to be persistent, and they can go with consistent flow. So they can even sometimes they also fail to they can be fail or to follow discipline. So they are actually can't follow discipline. So that's why they are here, and we are actually here not to become like that kind of person, and we have to follow that discipline, and we are actually here. But somewhat you feel it's really how people come to say it's awkward and embarrassing, or the same. But at that time you have to be the shameless person. I know I'm expressing a lot of things here or through this channel, but somewhat I also feel embarrassed or what awkward. Even I had no faults, even I'm actually, but as I'm introvert, so this all these features and the characteristics come within you, and these are still within you. I someone said that whenever you feel like you as you are recognizing and considering yourself as introvert person, as an introvert person, in that case you have to be familiar with what audience or with what people. In that case you must have to you don't you want to like to wouldn't you like to acting? You don't like acting, you have to act, you must have to act. Only in that case you can what be a person who is reliable, having, you will see, even it's not matter whether they are gonna recognize and considering you as really knowledgeable and having a lot of wisdom about physicians. uh, you must have to be good enough in your own eyes, and that's enough for you. And it has to be, what matters in life, the certification is really matters. The certification is comes everything's are incomplete here, within it. And but so it is we are come to satisfied in everything. We never feel like we come to come to compromise, we are here. Let it be, let it go ahead, whether it's a bad or awful and terrible, we have to accept that things. Firstly you have to accept yourself as how you are, and you have to focus on your career, your aim, your motive, your purpose. Only in that case but you will able to follow discipline. Otherwise a lot of things will come to distract you, and it will divert your mentality towards negativity. You even you feel like uh I can't do, in this way you will say to yourself. But what do you think? Would you like? And even in that case, you would like to vituperate yourself. You don't know what will happen, what kind of things comes can become in your mind whenever you feel like, and you are assuming yourself like how you are not even pontificating your knowledge, your wisdom you have. You are actually neglecting and ignoring all these aspects, but you are just focusing on, and you're how you're concentrated on only awful and terrible things and the flawed things that are actually existing within you. Then how can you get grow, and how can you move forward with positivity or something like that? So if you would like to be that kind of person, in that case what do you have to do you have a little bit idea for that thing? So if you don't have, then you must have to reprobate. But reprobate, if something is really terrible, really awful, in that case you have to do. Otherwise well, uh, you have to assume everything's like they are really propitious, and you have to, it's really a signing what, and sparkling chance to move ahead, and you have to move. A lot of things are here, and you have to work on those things instead of focusing on the distraction. All these things are normal to have. So uh, you mustn't have to be updated person only when you are wrong. You it's somehow somewhat you are actually feeling you haven't something, you only have negativity. In that case you must have to be like that kind of person. Otherwise somehow you are living and you are have a lot of moral and positive characteristics and features in that case you must have to be it won't affect it. It doesn't matter even you are in BT depression